What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. My next topic, I want to get into something that I don't think is getting enough attention. Something that if you love hip hop, if you really love this culture, you're going to recognize it for what it was. A victory, a lyrical victory. And it belongs to none other than Joey Badass.
Now let me break it down for the people in the back.
This is not about him dropping a viral hit or winning a Grammy. This is about him stepping to the entire West Coast undercard after calling out the king himself, Kendrick Lamar, and handling everybody that came out swinging. He stepped in the ring, and when he said, "I'm the real king of New York," he wasn't yelling. He wasn't doing it for retweets. He said it like a man who knows the work he's about to put in. And then the responses came, not from Kendrick, but from various West Coast soldiers who stepped up to defend the honor of their region. And Joey, he stood tall. He just laced up the boots, stepped to the mic, and gave them their work.
Tag me in, trying to get a nigga going. Yeah, you bad to the ass, I'm just bad to the bone. Ray-Vaughn was so last week. Now I'm hearing shit about some nigga named Ass Cheek.
That didn't respond. Now you trying to call Cole out, dumbass?
Hey, how is you stupid or you dumb? Popping at the screen about a 20v1.
Funny how they gotta use the pro name for promo on the low, though. I really think you niggas is homo.
You boys had years to show you the best clip. Now it's people in your class that they consider your peers.
Too much West Coast dick licking. I'm hearing niggas throwing rocks, really ain't shit sticking. Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pound them down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember.
I could never hate the West Coast, but since niggas coming for Joe, fuck it, then let's go. Niggas must have forgot what I said on Control.
There's no comparing me to none of y'all. One of y'all say my name and I get the son of y'all for daring me. Apparently lying from you niggas sound dumb. One of my lines, your whole album.
Probably a line that's little light of mine. Promise I'ma let it shine till it leave you niggas blind. Yeah.
Now, here's what's got me frustrated. Where are the headlines? Where's the celebration from the East Coast OGs? Where's the support from the rappers who come up in that same Brooklyn hood? This man stood on business, defended the Mecca, and he put on for New York without playing into clownery or gimmicks. And yet, it seems like to me, he's getting a slow clap, while clowns with auto-tune get standing ovations. Make it make sense. See, this is what I respect about Joey Badass. He didn't try to turn this into a social media circus. He didn't try to turn it into a podcast debate. He let the music talk. And if you listen closely, the music won. Now I'm going to say this loud for the folks in the back. He beat him. Every single last person that stepped to him, he beat him. And no, Kendrick didn't respond. And honestly, he didn't have to. But that don't change the fact that Joey showed he was ready for the smoke. And when you show that you're ready for Kendrick, even if Kendrick don't respond, everybody else gonna come for you. And when they did, Joey made them look like warm-up rounds. Now I'm gonna ask you this. What if he turned that same energy back on the East Coast? What if Joey steps up and says, "Nah, I'm not just the king of New York. I'm the best spitter on the whole East Coast"? What if he called out Conway, Benny, Ransom, Flea Lord, 38 Special, R.I.C.H, Dave East? I would be here for that. Because at the end of the day, what Joey did is just remind us of a simple truth. Lyricism still matters. Strategy still matters. And sometimes quiet execution speaks louder than loud claims. I think this upped Joey's status. Joey Badass is not just a young spitter in the game. Now he's a certified problem. And the fact that so many people are acting like they don't see it, that is not an oversight. That's just hating. That's industry politics. That's people who do not want to admit that a dude who ain't had no public charges, ain't had to diss women or sell himself short, might actually be one of the best MCs out. Let's put this in perspective. He called out Kendrick, he held his ground, he got attacked by the West, and he walked away without a scratch. Not a stumble, not a stain, just balls and balance, like a fighter who went 12 rounds and never lost his footing. And y'all want to ignore that?
Not on my watch.
Joey, if you listening, let me be one of the ones to say, job well done. You earned that badge. And if you want to turn around and say, "Hey, I'm looking at the East Coast now," they better be ready, because feel like you coming different now. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, Established Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.